Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Susie Evans and Justin Glaze had an unpleasant reunion on BIP some months after their breakup. The connection made people wonder why they dissolved their relationship in the first place. Who started the split, Susie or Justin? Susie Evans declined Clayton Echard's final rose during the dramatic Bachelor season 26 finale. However, she later accepted it after the final rose special, which revealed that they had reconnected after filming. They dated for 6 months until they parted ways. She got acquaintances with Justin Glaze, who competed on Katie Thurston's Bachelorette season. The couple started off as friends, but friendship quickly developed into love. After teasing their relationship status for far too long, Justin and Susie revealed they were dating in January 2024. They confirmed their split later that summer. Justin began to feel a connection with Lexi Young, but he ultimately opted to give Susie his rose during the last rose ceremony. He was not trying to rekindle anything. He just felt that was the right thing to do given their history. Susie, Justin, and Lexi left after the raucous rose ceremony. Justin appeared on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast following his departure. He believes Susie declined the rose for the same reason he offered it. She did not want to be the reason someone else went home. Justin Glaze and Lexi Young argued on social media over why he didn't tell her he wasn't feeling their connection. As he stated on the podcast, he was not permitted to speak with Susie or Lexi before handing out his rose. Susie Evans made time after arriving at the resort to discuss their relationship with Justin Glaze. They agreed that they were both ready to move forward. However, they did not specify why they split. Bachelor Nation followers rushed to social media to express their thoughts on what caused the divorce. One admirer believed Justin was the one who instigated it. They stated, "After observing the chats last night and seeing how sad Susie was, I believe Justin broke up with her. She appears to be heartbroken, which is unfortunate. Other fans believed she dumped him." So, what is the actual answer? He stated on the program that the split was mutual, but she instigated it. Susie Evans and Justin Glaze had an unpleasant reunion on Bachelor in Paradise just months after their breakup, and the moment the two locked eyes on the beach, the energy shifted. It wasn't the joyful, second chance at love type of reunion Bachelor Nation fans had hoped for. It was awkward, guarded, and left more questions than answers. And chief among those questions, who ended the relationship, and why? To understand the undercurrents of their reunion, one has to rewind to Susie's journey on Clayton Echard's season of The Bachelor. Susie had walked away from Clayton's final rose, citing a lack of trust after his explosive confession that he had been intimate with both remaining women. But after the final rose special, she shocked viewers by confirming that she and Clayton had rekindled their romance off camera. That relationship lasted 6 months before quietly ending. Following that breakup, Susie's life took a more grounded turn. She reconnected with friends in the Bachelor world, including Justin Glaze, who had been a fan favorite on Katie Thurston's Bachelorette season. Their friendship was casual at first, strengthened by shared experiences in the reality TV spotlight. Gradually, that friendship morphed into something deeper. They began to appear in each other's Instagram stories more frequently, dinner dates, paint nights, weekend getaways with other Bachelor alums. Fans speculated, but Susie and Justin played coy. It wasn't until January 2024 that they finally confirmed what everyone had suspected: they were dating. The announcement was met with widespread support, as viewers admired their maturity, humor, and down-to-earth personalities. For a while, it seemed like Bachelor Nation had found its next power couple. But just 6 months later, Susie and Justin announced their breakup. No statement. No drama. Just a quiet unfollowing and the sudden absence of each other in social media posts. Fast forward to Paradise. Producers clearly knew what they were doing when they brought both Justin and Susie back to the beach, separately. Susie walked in with her signature calm energy, ready to move forward but unsure of who would be waiting. Justin arrived days earlier and had already begun building a connection with Lexi Young, a newer face in the franchise. Lexi was charming, confident, and refreshingly direct. She and Justin had shared a couple of slow burn moments, nothing dramatic, but something promising. Then Susie walked in. The tension was immediate. Lexi picked up on it, and Justin could barely mask his conflicted feelings. He insisted to the others, and to Lexi, that he wasn't looking to rekindle anything with Susie. But his actions said otherwise. During their first conversation on the beach, Susie and Justin exchanged pleasantries, but it didn't take long before the air turned heavy. There were half-laughs, prolonged silences, and mutual attempts to gloss over the emotional wreckage. Finally, Susie asked the question fans at home were asking, "What are we doing here, Justin?" Their discussion didn't air in full, but enough made it to the screen to reveal the emotional complexity. They acknowledged their history. They didn't delve into specifics, but they agreed on one thing: they had both needed time apart. And now, they were ready to move forward, but with whom? At the following rose ceremony, Justin shocked everyone. Despite his budding connection with Lexi, he gave his rose to Susie. The decision ignited a firestorm both on the beach and off. Lexi was visibly stunned. She had assumed Justin would be straight with her if his feelings changed. Instead, she watched him pivot, without warning, toward someone he insisted he wasn't interested in romantically anymore. Later, on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, Justin addressed the fallout. "I gave Susie the rose not to rekindle anything," he said, "but because I didn't want to be the reason she went home. That's it. We had a history, and I felt like she deserved to stay." The statement was meant to clarify, but it only added fuel to the fire. Susie declined the rose, a move that was both graceful and devastating. She hugged Justin, whispered something inaudible to the cameras, and walked off the beach. Moments later, Lexi also left. Justin followed shortly after. All three exited paradise in the same rose ceremony, one of the most dramatic group departures in the show's history. What happened next was a social media whirlwind. Lexi and Justin's Instagram exchanges became increasingly passive-aggressive. Lexi tweeted, "A conversation could have solved so much," while Justin responded cryptically, "Some things are contractually out of our hands." Then came the fan speculation. On Reddit threads and Instagram comment sections, fans debated who had ended the Susie-Justin relationship in the first place. One camp believed Justin initiated the breakup. "Did you see the way Susie looked at him during their beach convo?" One user wrote. "She's heartbroken. He clearly ended things." Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and do not miss any update.